It's likely you've seen a coworker out on sick leave recently. Maybe you got sick, or maybe your kid has had to stay home from school. Between COVID, the flu, and RSV, more people have been getting sick this time of year. Soon, though, the city of Boise will be able to track trends in all those viruses. News Channel 7's Jude Binkley talked to the Boise Public Works Department about how they'll be able to do that. Jude?
Well, Doug, the city has been testing its wastewater for COVID since 2020, and they'll start a new contract in January that will allow them to track other viruses, including the flu, RSV, and monkeypox. Since spring 2020, the city of Boise's Department of Public Works has been taking samples from its wastewater facilities to give them insight on COVID in the community.
That was one of the many tools that we're able to share with the hospitals and the health systems to be able to understand what was spreading and how quickly through the community.
In January, the city will start taking samples of raw wastewater coming into their facilities to test for viruses in addition to COVID and its variants, including the flu, RSV, and monkeypox. They'll also be able to analyze new viruses in the future.
It's nice to be able to see how much it's spreading through the community so that people can make decisions about how they want to protect themselves.
The samples taken allow the city to track trends to better understand how a virus is spreading in the community a couple days before things start showing up in hospitals.
At the wastewater, we have the ability to test in aggregate, so how much virus is everybody shedding. So we're able to test that wastewater to see how much it's spreading, and it's usually what we call a leading indicator.
The city is working with Verily, a research organization owned by Alphabet. They do testing with other cities, including Coeur d'Alene. Verily is paying the city of Boise for its samples. Once they start collecting data, people will be able to go online to check levels and charts to see information about what's spreading.
They maintain dashboards for a lot of cities where people can just log on and check the levels themselves and see how things are spreading around. They've got a pretty cool user interface system, and so we're excited to be able to have that as a resource for our community.
Now, this new contract for testing will start in January. And as for how Idaho is looking when it comes to these viruses, we've been tracking RSV cases over the past few weeks. According to data from the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, Idaho had 453 positive RSV tests last week. And Doug, that's actually down from the week before that, which had 535 positive tests.
It's good to see those numbers trending down for sure, and this new technology they're able to use to keep track of it all. Jude, thank you so much.